combating nutrition disinformation and general bull. It's Jimmy Rants. JimmyRants.com.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another Instagram Live. I got another Jimmy Rants episode for you. And if you're brand new to Jimmy Rants, here's how it works. Go to JimmyRants.com. You can see all of the entities that this encompasses. But what we do is we start off on Instagram. So go follow me there at Livin' Low Carb Man, LIVINLOWCARBMAN. And then you can watch live like all these beautiful people are doing. Hello, Leah. Hello, Bonnie Lene. Hello, all my usual suspects. Thanks for being here. Then you can watch it for 24 hours on the replay, and then we'll pop it over to YouTube after that because it does disappear from Instagram, but it stays up on YouTube forever and ever, amen. And then also the Jimmy Rants podcast. Go check all that stuff out, you guys, at JimmyRants.com. Today's Jimmy Rants episode is all about this trend that is happening within the keto world. Maybe you've seen people writing about it. Maybe you've read books. I know there's a very popular book on Amazon right now that's just bragging all about being dirty and lazy in your ketogenic diet. Okay? So the premise of dirty, lazy keto is it doesn't matter about the food quality. It doesn't matter if you're counting macronutrients. Don't worry about testing your blood ketones, your blood glucose. None of that matters. Just keep the carbs generally low and eat within your macros, and you can do keto just fine. Okay? Why is dirty, lazy keto a thing? Can I just put that out there as somebody that's been in the keto space for a very long time? The quickest way to long and exhausting and miserable failure on keto is to think you could do a dirty, lazy version of keto. So let me back up. If someone is coming from the standard American diet and they're eating a bunch of crap in their diet and they need to make a lateral move that will shift them into a healthier state of mind and shift them over to doing something good for their body in a healthy way, I think shifting from the SAD diet to a dirty, lazy keto is a good shift. So don't misunderstand what I'm saying. If you're coming off of a crappy diet, doing something proactive about your health and in your diet is going to be a good thing. But my problem is people like to stay there. So they eat the dirty, lazy keto way. They allow things in their diet, products in their diet that would not necessarily be deemed keto. So the Quest bars, for example. A lot of people in keto tend to eat the Quest bars on a regular basis. Number one, those things aren't keto. They're way too high in carbohydrates and protein to be keto, but people eat them because, well, it's cleaner than a Snicker bar. Okay, yeah, smoking cigarettes with filters on them is better than the ones without filters, but does that make the filtered ones good? No. And so it just astounds me that this dirty, lazy keto has caught on, and that people think it's something that will put them on the pathway to health success. And I'm here to tell you, I hate to break it to you, but if you eat dirty, lazy keto for the rest of your life, at some point your health is going to suffer. At some point, you're going to be deficient in some micronutrition. At some point, your gut health will become compromised. At some point, you'll realize, oh my gosh, I should have been eating better quality foods. And here's the thing that happens when people go keto. Let's say you come off the standard American diet and then you shift over to a dirty, lazy keto. When you start feeling better, one of the first things that happens spontaneously is you start cleaning up your diet. I saw it. I wanted to have grass-fed beef pretty quickly after shifting my diet. I wanted to add in better quality vegetables, for example. I wanted organic vegetables. I wanted to have grass-fed butter. I realized now, for the first time in my life, my taste buds are back in tune again with what real food is supposed to taste like. And I wanted those things. And it happens just automatically. But if you take on this dirty, lazy keto approach, and that's where you're going to stay, I think we're sending the wrong message to people. Yes, as a transitionary, no, as a long-term proposition for your health. So I'm asking the question, why is dirty, lazy keto a thing? Because I don't think in the long term it's going to serve any good purpose for anybody. All right, let's see what you guys have to say. Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for being here, you guys. Hello, Ashton. Thanks for being here. Trying to stay away from processed anything is best. Tracy, that's right. And obviously, ideally, you want to eat real whole foods. But not everybody gets there right away, and I get that, and that's okay. I think what's concerning is, and there's even some of the keto doctors that I've talked to, and they say their patients won't eat any other way but dirty, lazy keto. And I'm going, tell them the goal is real whole foods, and then they'll go and try to pursue that. Whereas if you just say, go to McDonald's and throw away the bun, okay, yeah, maybe for a while, but at some point, they've got to clean up the diet even more to see even more results. I'm guilty of this with mayo, Joshua says. So, Joshua, there are great clean versions of mayo that are out there. I know Mark Sisson's Primal Kitchen mayo. We use that pretty often. The garlic aioli is pretty amazing. So, but yeah, I mean, that is one way of doing a dirty, lazy keto, is buying conventional mayo that has soybean oil, and it's highly inflammatory. So here's what happens. You can switch over and eat that dirty, lazy keto, and you start to get improvements in your health. So then you think, oh, all of those things I'm doing must be giving me really good health, so let me keep doing those things. Not thinking that the reason your health gets better when you come off of the SAD diet is you came off the SAD diet. And so you made these changes. So then you incrementally add in other things. Get rid of the soybean oil mayo, replace it with an avocado oil mayo. Maybe you make your own mayonnaise. And you just switch things out here and there until you get the better quality foods. Melissa does keto. Wouldn't dirty automatically make it non-keto? People consume low carb for keto. No, dirty does not automatically make it non-keto, because dirty keto, like the mayonnaise is an example, it is definitely within the keto macros, traditional mayonnaise is, but conventional mayonnaise will not kick you out of ketosis, but it's not ideal. It's a dirty, lazy way of doing it because you don't want to make your own mayo, or you don't want to go get the Primal Kitchen version, the avocado oil version. So people confuse low carb for keto. They do, but I still contend that dirty, lazy keto is not necessarily non-keto. It's just non-clean eating. Firewolf Ashton, since tasting grass-fed meat, I've gotten spoiled now at how good the flavor is. Yes, grass-fed beef does taste good, and it's all the micronutrients that are in there. And see, guys, this is one reason I wrote my book, Real Food Keto, that came out about a month ago, is we wanted to tell people, okay, you're getting the macronutrient thing. You understand the value of low carb, moderating protein and high fat. You get all of that. But what is missing from a healthy diet? It's the micronutrition. And so if you're eating a dirty, lazy keto, you might be missing quite a bit of the micronutrition that would be in things like grass-fed beef that Ashton mentioned. So that's what you want. Bonnie Lene, all I ever hear from people is keto is so hard, keto is too strict, I can't stay on that, therefore you become lazy and add junk, I think. Yeah, And plus, people want the easy way out. They'll make excuses too. I can't afford to have better quality foods, which is a real and present danger for some people, that they can't afford certain things, but they also perceive they can't afford. They'll say I can't afford, but then they have very expensive phone, or they'll say they can't afford and they'll allocate funds for something else. If you value your health, you'll make the money available. I eat a lot of deli ham and with eggs. It's dirty, I know. Yeah, I mean, the eggs is certainly not dirty. Deli ham, I mean, you could certainly use real ham. And I would definitely encourage you to try to get real ham if you want to, and see if that gives you the same satisfaction that you're getting from the deli ham. But yeah, deli ham has all kind of little preservatives, and sometimes they even sneak in like corn starch and other carbohydrates into it. I know it can be convenient, and we are such a society built on convenience, but if we break out of that and embrace real whole foods, you might be surprised how much better you feel. Nutrient-dense food is more satiating, so I would be hungry all the time if I tried to fit dirty keto into my macros, says Leah. Thank you, Leah. Nourishing Conversations. Leah was one of our featured NTPs in Real Food Keto. And she's right. It does give satiety. And I think this is a devalued part of why eating real whole foods is so important. You know, real whole foods, you're not eating them just for no good reason. Satiety, because of the micronutrition that they give you along with the healthy fats and keeping the carbs minimized, that's what makes you feel good. And so if you're eating a dirty, lazy keto, maybe you're not getting all of those benefits that you could be getting. Low carb keto, Kirsty says, I think lazy keto is just a stepping stone, and then you progress to the quality, good stuff. Yes, I said exactly that. I occasionally use the odd McDonald's no bun only in emergencies. So yeah, again, during my initial rant, I said as much, that when you're coming off the SAD diet, dirty, lazy keto is a great stepping stone. It is kind of the first move in the right direction. But what's unfortunate is people stay there and they never move beyond that. And they think that dirty, lazy keto is keto. And I'm here to tell you, as someone who's been in the keto space, written a lot of books on this subject, dirty, lazy keto is not the end game of keto. Real whole foods is. And so if you're not pursuing cleaning up your diet, and you don't have to do it carte blanche where you go all in, hook, line, and sinker right to real food with everything. But if you start to replace this here and that there and this here, slowly, incrementally get to where you can, that's the goal. You have a new follower here, thanks to Keto Connect. Thank you. Hello, A-Rod2773. Welcome in. Yeah, I love Matt and Mega. They do a good job. Lilligran says, I'm continuing to improve the quality of my food, and my tastes have definitely changed. And it does. It does. When you embrace this way of eating, your tastes do change. And here's the thing. Your body desires the real whole foods. Your body will look at dirty, lazy keto and go, ugh, why did I ever think that tasted good? But again, coming from the standard American diet, maybe it is a good shift to move you in the right direction, but the goal is real whole food. Difficult to get good quality fish and meat here. You guys in the U.S. are very lucky. Well, do the best you can. If you can't get good quality food, just get what you can and do the best that you can. Richard Miller, fitness freak. Jimmy, my client, a nurse, had a bake sale at her hospital that she works at, said all the doctors asked if they had any keto items for sale. She says they never recommend keto for their patients. Yeah, on the down low, a lot of doctors, they realize low carb, high fat is the way to go. It's unfortunate their hands are kind of tied, that they have to be very careful about nutritional advice with patients. And but even they could say, you know what, just go to McDonald's and throw away the bun as a starting point, and that would get people on the road to getting healthier. If you have general questions you need private message me and or email me, livinglowcarbman@charter.net. The person that asked about the leg cramps, definitely write to me, because we're on a specific topic here about dirty, lazy keto. Ashton says, I used to be a real sweet lover. Now I can't stand the taste of sweet things. And your taste will change. You know, and quite frankly, when I first started on the Atkins diet in 2004, I was coming off of 16 cans of Coca-Cola, whole boxes of Little Debbie snack cakes at a time, Taco Bell, McDonald's, 7-Eleven, you name it. I was eating the junk. And I was able to come off of all of that because I had eggs, and because I had American cheese, and because I had deli meats, like was said earlier. I had all of those things, and I dipped in conventional mayonnaise. I did all of that, but I didn't stay there. I moved on to better quality foods over time. Bonnie Lene, kind of like when you haven't been to McDonald's in a long time and then you go and you feel like crap. Yeah, I haven't had that experience. The only purpose that I see with McDonald's now is when I'm traveling. I have given them enough of my money over the years that I have permanent bathroom privileges when I need to go to the bathroom and we're on the road. That's what I use McDonald's for now. So, all right, guys, that is it for this Jimmy Rants. Again, why is dirty, lazy keto a thing? It shouldn't be, or at least it shouldn't be over the long term, okay? JimmyRants.com is the website, and here's how it works. We start off on Instagram, and I do Instagram Lives, generally about twice a day. So go follow me at livinglowcarbman, LIVINLOWCARBMAN, and then you can watch the replay for up to 24 hours. Then we pop it over onto YouTube, and thank you to all my YouTubers who watch all of these videos and comment there. So go find me there. You can type in Jimmy Rants in a search there, and you'll find all the past episodes. And then finally, we have a Jimmy Rants podcast that you can listen to the best of the best moments from these here rants. JimmyRants.com is where it's all housed. So guys, until next time, we'll see you then.